Hi there guys, welcome to episode 10 of Sam's Talks Cars, and actually the final episode in this season. So yeah, basically I talk about the previous comments from the previous episodes in today, including today I've got one sort of bonus comment as well to kind of talk about. But yeah, last episode in the season, let's talk about it, let's go through it. So first comment, by the time my 8R arrives it will be around the year mark from the point of order to delivery. I think at the moment with the state of the industry and given how many chips must be in one of the cars, although it's a long time is just the state of play, so to speak. For me, waiting is part and parcel for new cars at the moment. Luckily, I've now been given a week for my build of week 21, so end of May, and on another month to 6 weeks to get it to the dealer and hand it over to me. I could be looking at beginning of July. I just keep thinking about how much fun it will be when I finally collect it. And as the old saying goes, good things come to those that wait. So thank you so much for the comment. Yeah, it's part and parcel, particularly today. I generally think for the next sort of like year, 18 months, 2 years, the market's going to be a bit weird, but it will correct itself. And because it will correct itself back to what it was before, you're going to see sort of like a big decrease. In my opinion, that's what I think is going to happen. But yeah, good things come to those that wait. It's a great car. Yeah, I was around one over the weekend actually, an owner I'd met up with before. Yeah, I actually got to drive the new Audi RS3, which I'll share on the channel soon, and also I've got to spend a lot of time in the passenger seat because they were actually looking to buy the car as well. So that was quite cool. But yeah, good things come to those that wait. I think it's a great car. And yeah, I'm glad you've got a build slot for sure. Next comment, which of these two would you have, a Focus ST or Cupra Leon 300 PS? For me, I'd go for the Focus ST because you get the same 0 to 60 time in 5.7 seconds between two hatches, but the Focus ST is offered with a 6-speed manual transmission. I like the Cupra, and it is a few grand less. So thank you for the comment. Really good question, actually, right up my street, that kind of question. I'm actually driving a Mark IV Focus RS this week. I'm driving it round track, and I'm really looking forward to it. Round Thruxton, actually, so that should be really, really cool. Never been there, so good to try out. Out of those two cars, I would, despite not having driven either of them, I would have the Focus ST. Obviously, I'll be able to understand a little bit more when I drive the Focus ST this week. I have driven, obviously, the Club Sport with 300 PS, which is essentially the same as the Cupra Leon. It's a brilliant car, it really, really is. I would miss the manual transmission, you know. I like it just because you can drive slowly. I went out for a drive this morning and it was just nice and slow, nice and easy. Well, slow, you know, up to the national speed limit, that kind of thing, having some fun. But just in eco and just chilling all the time, and I just really enjoyed it. So yeah, for me, I'd probably lean towards the Focus ST, but I'll be able to answer that question a little bit better after I drive it. And obviously, like I said, driven the Club Sport, so really good comparison. Great question. Thanks for commenting. Next comment, love your content, Sam, watch all your vids. Thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate the support on the channel. I think, yeah, it's been going really, really well. I think, yeah, I just enjoy it, and I enjoy kind of sharing stuff with you. I did a recent video on the base Mark 8 Golf GTI, which I think is going well. I'd recommend people checking that out from the link above. And I'm going to be trying to do more videos like that. I've actually got a few things planned. Obviously, I mentioned new Audi RS3, which I've tried. Also, a really special Mark 7 Golf R modified, but to like a level I've never sort of seen or heard of. I'm not massively into the whole modifying thing, but I'm interested to learn more, and I think having had a good chat with this owner, I'm really looking forward to that and sharing that with you in a nice piece video as well. But yeah, thank you so much for the support for the channel. It means a lot. Thank you. Next comment, who are your favourite car reviewers to watch? I think for me, that's kind of why I started up YouTube, because it kind of stops me watching too much. You know, I spend my time editing and obviously working with you guys as well. It's just so great as part of that community. Harry's Garage, I like watching a lot of his stuff. I think it's really good. I tune into Shmee 150 probably a little bit less than I used to. Those are probably the main automotive. Like Joe Achilles, I like him just because I just think he's just a normal guy who just so happens to now have nearly 200,000 subscribers. And he's been going sort of like, what, 8-9 years, and I've sort of followed him since then. So yeah, people like that I think I really do admire. I sometimes tune into a channel called Cars with Luke. He's based in Switzerland, a country I really do want to visit. And he does some really, really high professional quality videos, like to the extreme, like just so good and such high quality. And he's also a bit of a petrol head, and he's got a great little story behind him as well. You know, I do like understanding that he was actually homeless at one point. I remember him saying in one of his videos, and he's obviously sort of been able to build up from then. And now, yeah, he's owned some great cars around my sort of street as well. I think he had like Cayman GTS, 981, GT4. So yeah, I like those kind of people, or those kind of channels, I should say, in the automotive world. Everything else I've kind of zoned out on from what I used to watch probably 5 years ago. Just because, yeah, I think that's just the sort of stuff that I enjoy. But no, very good question. Thank you for the comment. Next comment, I love estate high performance vehicles, including the Focus ST estate, and I agree, I prefer them over SUVs. So thank you for the comment. That's actually based on last week's question. I love estates. I think the Golf R estate is amazing. The Mark 7, I think the Mark 8 will be really good. I love the Mark 2, the Mark 3 Focus ST estate was cool. And now obviously you've got the Mark 4 as well, which has come out. And yeah, I just think it offers quite a lot. You know, you get a lot of practicality, you still get that low down sort of sense of things, quite less weight, particularly in the front wheel drive cars, and even more under the radar. Some of them don't look that great. I have to say the Focus ST does. The Mark 3 looks good. I'm not so sure on the Mark 4, maybe a bit too bulbous. But they're good cars for sure. And yeah, I'm a big fan. And I have to say, there are SUVs that I do like the Macan GTS, I love. And obviously, you know, they can literally do everything. So they do have their place. But I think for the majority of people, majority of people can get away with a hatch. So an estate would obviously, you know, push chair around, extra bikes or something like that, or packaging. You know, yeah, estates kind of do it all. But yeah, thank you for the comment. So I've now got a bit of a bonus comment, which someone commented actually a couple of days ago, and I'd recognised the name because I'd followed them before and I'd seen some of their cars. So let me just go through the comment first of all. So this comment was based on a video I did about the Mark III Focus RS. And I basically said it was like £80,000, which it's still up for. That's the heritage. That's the context behind what this is about. So RS Jamie said, I've had 5 times Focus RS Mark IIIs, 1 Frozen White, Shadow Black, Stealth Grey, the RS50 Evocation, and a Heritage Edition. I think I've had the most diverse mix of these cars. Yeah, so that was an amazing comment, and thank you for that person who commented. If you're not familiar with them, follow them on Instagram. An absolutely amazing car collection, arguably my kind of dream car collection. I'm a huge Fast Forward fan, so I love all the Focus RSs. They also have she also has a very special Audi R8 V10 Plus in yellow convertible, which is kind of why I kind of wanted to mention this comment, because the whole thing, I actually probably maybe about 2 years ago, I was kind of having a dream and I was like, what is the best car I would really want and I could just do everything with, and it'd be really special and have it all. And the weirdest thing was, it was an Audi, I came to the conclusion, it was an Audi R8 V10 Plus in convertible in yellow. So I found that really weird, because genuinely that was sort of my, completed it kind of moment. So that was really cool. I do advise you to check out, there's so many amazing people out there who have some amazing collections. And one of the reasons why I talk about fast forwards as well on my channel is because I love the community about it. I love the passionate enthusiasts, the exact same way with the R's. And yeah, I think it was really cool. And also, if you've never heard of this person, check them out on Instagram. And yeah, I believe they have a YouTube channel as well. So yeah, worth checking out. And I thought I'd like to end the season with that comment for sure. But thank you so much to Jamie for commenting. So that's it. That's the end of the season. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I will bring it back, assuming there's enough likes and enough comments going through. A little bit of a break from it. And yeah, we'll be back strong, and it'll be interesting to see what the automotive world is like. Thank you so much for the comment. Don't forget to like it. It just helps the channel so much. And thank you all so much for the support. Every comment, every like, every view is huge. So yeah, massively appreciate it. And I love the community feel that we've kind of built here. But yeah, have a good one. Cheers, guys.